If you do not do something about your life right now, and urgently right now, as in very, very urgently, you will die poor. I don't want to be a carrier of bad news, but this is just the reality. If you do not do something right now about your life, you're going to die poor. And it is not a good thing to live all the rest of your life in poverty. That is the reason why I've made this video for you, to tell you the fastest and the quickest way to get out of poverty. Poverty is not geographically based. Poverty is not dependent on where you stay, where you grew up, who your parents are. Because I've seen people who have all the disadvantages, conventional disadvantages of where they were born, where they grew up and all that, and they still became wealthy. And I've seen people who were born in wealthy countries and they are still poor, living paycheck to paycheck. By the end of this video, you're going to understand things you need to do if you must get out of poverty immediately. But I don't want you to miss any of my videos. That is why I want you to kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's a subscription button below this video. Just click on that subscription button. It does not cost you anything to do that. The first thing you need to do right now, if you must move out of poverty, is to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset. You need to understand that wealth is possible. You can be wealthy. Wealth is possible. You can be wealthy. You can actually be wealthy. Stop limiting yourself. You can be wealthy. Those that are wealthy are not superhumans. They are not better than you in any way. Same flesh and blood. So you can be wealthy. All you need to do is to identify what they have done and what they are doing in order to become wealthy. And I'm going to show you those in a moment, all right? But the first step is for you to understand that wealth creation is possible. Stop being intimidated by large sums of money. You need to start believing that you can be wealthy. Don't be afraid of mentioning large sums of money. $1 billion, $1 million, $1 billion. It is not impossible, all right? But you need to first of all visualize yourself becoming wealthy. The word million right now does not really ring any bell. What is in vogue right now is billion. To be billionaire in your currency. Or if you want to say, okay, you can become, if you are a millionaire in USD, then we can say you are beginning to become wealthy. All right. If you are a millionaire in the USD or in pounds, then okay, we can start saying maybe the person is wealthy. All right, but in many currencies around the world, becoming a millionaire in many currencies around the world does not really ring there, because most currencies do not have much value when in exchange to the USD and the pound sterling. So visualize yourself becoming a USD millionaire. Visualize yourself becoming a USD billionaire. It is not impossible. Those who become millionaire or billionaires in USD or in pound sterling, they first of all visualize themselves becoming that. They should first of all believe they could actually become that. So that is why I want you to believe. Do not be afraid of large sums. $1 million, $1 billion. You can actually have these. You can actually have assets that amount to millions of USD or pounds. All right. So you can actually become wealthy. That is the first step. A mindset reorientation. You can become wealthy. Believe it. Those that are wealthy are not superhumans. They are human beings like you. They don't have two heads. You can become wealthy. And you need to also understand that regardless of where you are, wealth is not geographically based. You can be in Africa and become wealthy. You can be in Europe and become wealthy. You can be in the United States and be very, very poor. You can be in the UK and be very, very poor. Any part of the world and become very, very wealthy. So you need to understand that it is on you. You have no limitation. The limitation you have is in your mind. The limitation you have, the greatest limitation you have towards becoming wealthy is in your mind. You can become wealthy. All right. It is very, very possible. So that is the first step. Tell yourself, always believe this, that you can become wealthy and you have all it takes in you. You have all it takes in you to become very, very wealthy. Now, the second thing you need to do right now, fast right now, if you want to move from poverty, is you need to sit down and identify your assets and your liabilities. Assets is defined as what puts money into your pocket, while liabilities are those things that take money out of your pocket. You need to understand that you need to deliberately identify your assets and your liabilities and start focusing on growing your assets and reducing your liabilities. You might not be able to totally eliminate your liabilities, but you need to learn to limit your liabilities. And assets are something like your skill. What are the things that you are good at? Right? You might be good at something, you may have a skill that can bring you money, like a skill of singing. You may have a skill of carpentry. You may have a skill of cooking, hairdressing, different kinds of skills, welding skills, a lot of skill. Anything that you have, that any ability that you have, that you are capable, that is capable of bringing you money, that is capable of creating value for others in exchange for money, is a valuable skill. Any skill that is capable of creating value for other people in exchange for money is a skill. So you need to identify those things. Some of you have skills, but you are not charging. All right, you give those skills, you give those things for free. No, you need to place a value in your skill. If you need to up that skill, if you need to upgrade that skill, if you need to fine-tune that skill so that people will be willing to pay for it, kindly do so. But you need to start charging for your skill. All right, you need to start charging in exchange for value. You give value and you charge. All right, some of you can make hair. Some of you can speak. Some of you can bake cakes. Some of you can cook. Those are valuable skills that are not as common as you think. You most times realize your skills, but you need to start placing value on your skills. There are people that today they just play football, they play soccer, and they are paid in return for doing what they love to do. So there are many things that you love to do which you feel are like hobby, but those hobby can be turned into money-making skills. Those are skills. So identify your assets. One of the greatest assets you have is your skill. What you can do for others, what you can use to create value for others that people can pay you in return in exchange for. So identify those skills. All right. Also, what are those things you have that can generate you money, like your land, that's something like can appreciate in value, landed properties, rental properties, even capital that you can actually finances some money. Those are assets, things that you can because those capital can actually be used to start a business, all right, or can even be placed in several investments that can yield you return on investment. So you need to identify those things, and you need to know how you can multiply those things, how you can maximize those things, maximize those assets, those skills. Start bringing out your skills, start giving your skills, start making your skills public, and start meeting people, start marketing your skills so that people can be able to see that you have those skills, and they can benefit from these skills, find value from those skills, and pay you for those skills. Other kinds of assets, even your car can be an asset if you use that car to make money. You want to go into transport business, you can use your car. So those are assets as well. Even your house can be an asset if it is a rental property. So you need to identify those assets, and you need to know how you can increase those assets. Focus on increasing those assets and maximizing those assets in return for wealth. And now your liabilities are those things that take money out of your pocket. Most expense, like your expenses, there are several expenses that you make that are not actually very, very important. You can actually stop those expenses. You can actually limit those expenses. Expenses like your cable TV subscription actually makes those subscriptions several times, and you hardly find time to view those. Your Netflix subscription, different other things, other subscription that you make that are not very, very important, like eating out every day. You can actually cook your own meal. Those are ways you can actually become more frugal. You can actually cut down on your expenses and liabilities and things that actually limit your wealth creation. So the second step, as I said, towards becoming wealthy is to identify your assets and liabilities, focus on increasing your assets and reducing your liabilities. Another important asset that you need to learn to manage is your time, because time is an asset. Do not allow people to waste your time. Place value on your time. You have limited time. All right, so each time that you have in a day must be highly maximized. Do not waste your time on a lot of things that do not create value. Identify your assets and liabilities. Focus on increasing your assets and reducing your liability. The third thing you need to do fast right now, if you must move out of poverty, is you need to learn the art of selling. You need to learn the art of selling. I can tell you that you can hardly become wealthy if you do not know how to sell. Life is all about selling. Life is all about selling. All right, life is all about selling. In fact, one of the greatest wealth secrets of the wealthy is selling. You need to know how to sell yourself. You need to know how to sell your ideas. You need to know how to sell your product. You need to know how to sell your company. You need to know how to sell. Selling is very, very important. Whatever course you study in school, if it is not the medical profession, engineering, and some other very, very skill-specific skills, please, if you are not seeing any progress in life right now, regardless of what you studied in school, go and study how to sell. Go and learn how to sell. Go and learn how to sell. Now, you must not actually sell your product. Find products to sell. Find products. Look for other people's product to sell. One of the greatest wealth Christian secrets is selling. Get a product to sell. Learn to sell something, because you can hardly get money from people without giving them something in exchange. And the art of giving people something in order to get money in return from them is selling. You need to learn to sell. The better you are at selling, the more likely are you to become wealthy. The better you are at fine-tuning your selling skills, the more likely are you to become wealthy. There is hardly a salesperson that can become poor. You can hardly become poor if you are a seller, if you know how to sell, if you're a salesperson. Start selling something. Itemize after this video. Itemize things that you can sell. It must not be very, very expensive items. Learn to sell something. Find some things, products, some important products. Look at your location. Look at what people actually would like to have, would like to get. Get those things. You identify your potential suppliers and get those items and start selling. Start selling. Start selling. If I see a man or a woman or a person who is selling, who can sell, there is almost no limit to what you can achieve. Every rich person is selling something. They are selling buildings, they are selling lands, they are selling products, they are selling they are selling something. Facebook is selling ads. All right, they're selling ads, basically selling ads. All right, and wealthy. Amazon has a variety of products. Look for something to sell. The wealthiest person in Africa, or he used to be the wealthiest person. I think he has just been overtaken by one South African, but he has been one of the wealthiest, or the wealthiest in Africa for a long time. He's Aliko Dangote. He has a lot of variety of products he's selling. The cement, selling flour, selling different household items, and now he's just started selling fuel. He started selling fuel because his refinery just started working. Learn to sell something. Identify. I cannot overemphasize this particular point. You can start selling something. Start selling. Look for something to sell, no matter how small it is. Start selling something. Start selling something. Look for what you're going to sell. Look for what to sell. And as a salesperson, your abilities, your potential is limitless. Because the more you sell, the more wealth you can create. And the market is unlimited. But as a salary earner, your salary is pegged at a particular point. All right. Unless you ask for a pay increase or a raise and you get it, you would not earn more. But as a salesperson, the more products you sell, the more you make. And you can actually increase the amount of products you sell unlimitedly by increasing your marketing, by increasing your sales strategies, implementing better sales strategies. And you can actually also use other people to sell for you. You can sell your products, sell other people's products, and use people, leverage on other people to even sell for you. Learn to sell. If you must increase any skill this year, learn to increase the art of selling. This would actually make you more wealthy than ever before. It will create more opportunities onto you, to create more opportunities to you. Learn to sell. Sell yourself, sell your ideas, sell your product, sell other people's products, sell your time, sell your skills, sell. Very, very important. If you learn how to sell, there's almost nothing you cannot achieve when it comes to wealth creation. Fourth thing you need to do right now, if you must move out of poverty, is to be deliberate about your relationships. All right, you need to be deliberate about your relationship. If you have a very poor network. All your friends, all your people around you are poor, not just poor in pocket, but poor in mindset. There's hardly any way you can go when it comes to wealth creation. You need to deliberately build relationships that can take you from where you are to the next level. There's hardly any rich person that does not have a good network of high value people, full of value. Learn to build network. Learn to leverage on network. Do not be a lone ranger. You need to get mentors. There are different mentors in different professions. You need to submit to a mentor. You need a mentor for almost every aspect of life. In relationships, marriage, you need relationship mentors. You need spiritual mentors like your religious leaders. In wealth creation as well, you need wealth mentors, people that you learn from. Your religious leaders may not necessarily be your wealth creation or business mentors because they are not really into business. They can be your spiritual mentors. They give you spiritual guidance. But when it comes to learning business, you learn business wealth creation from people that are into business and people who are into wealth creation. You need to be deliberate about that, because what a mentor does for you is that a mentor helps to shorten your learning curve. All right, your mentor helps you to shorten your learning curve. They've made mistakes, they've learned from mistakes, and they've grown. They've passed through what you want to pass through. They've undergone the experiences that you will likely undergo in your journey towards wealth creation. So they know what you need to avoid. They know what you need to do in order to accelerate your progress faster on the journey of wealth creation. So you need to really, really get mentors. And sometimes you may not really come very close to your mentors. You have mentors, you are people that you learn from afar. Get their books. If those mentors have a book, get their books, read their books. If those mentors have YouTube channels, subscribe to the YouTube channels and learn from them. If they have social media handles, subscribe, all right, follow them and learn from them. If they have a mentorship program, paid mentorship program, pay for their mentorship course and learn from them. All right, so that is one way you can accelerate your progress. Like, I've got mentors, I've got different kinds of mentors. I've got spiritual mentors, I've got business mentors, I've got financial mentors, I've got investment mentors. Very, very important. And when you are privileged to have someone who has volunteered to be your mentor, whether knowingly or unknowingly, who gives you advice, business advice, financial advice, wealth creation advice, do not trivialize such relationships. One of the best ways to treat a mentor is to honor them, respect them, honor them. Do not trivialize their time. When they give you advice regarding wealth creation and all that, appreciate them, thank them so much for their time, and value their time, honor them, give them the honor and the respect that they deserve. All right, so mentorship is very, very important. It helps to fasten your learning curve. Every rich person you know today, every rich person, every wealthy person you know today has mentors. They got mentors and they built relationships that can actually accelerate them to the next level. Why it is important for you to build good relationships is because you may see an investment opportunity and you may not necessarily have the resources needed for you to seize that opportunity. You can leverage on your relationships. Maybe you see an investment opportunity that is worth 10 million US dollars. All right. And maybe you just have 1 million US dollar. If you have friends that have the capacity to also invest in that project, you can actually meet them and you all can pool funds, pool resources together and invest in that project, and you all will reap the dividends from that project according to your percentage of investment into that project. But if you have poor people all around you, if you do not really have good network with people of value or capacity that can actually pull resources together to achieve a project, that investment opportunity will be lost. Or that is why you need to invest in your relationship. Go to places where you can find people of value. You can meet people of value. So the greatest place you can meet people of value is seminars. Not just free seminars, not free seminars, paid seminars. Because if you can actually pay for something, that means you have value for it. So you attend seminars, attend business seminars, attend wealth creation courses, attend paid courses, seminars, paid courses. If you can find people of value is, of course, like few weeks ago, I showed you a video where I was in a golf course in the UK. You see people of value. People, they come to that golf course and they spend time, they interact with people, they actually play the golf. You hardly see poor people in the golf course. It is called your relationship capital. There is financial capital, there is relationship capital. Some of us are we are very, very deficient in our relationship capital. We need to learn, be deliberate about it. Learn building relationships that would be important, that would actually be of value. Now, many of us, we are in different groups. All you do in such groups is just to crack jokes, discuss news, politics, and all that. No. Also, it's not very bad, but also belong to groups whereby people discuss wealth creation, people discuss investment opportunities, people discuss projects, people discuss products, people discuss things that would actually create more value for you. This is very, very important. The fifth thing you need to do right now, immediately, if you must move out of poverty, is to increase your income sources. Some of you have been doing something from year to year and it's not yielding you enough. Find more income sources. It's as simple as that. Find more income sources. Find more ways you can make more money. Find more ways. If what you are doing is not making more money, look for other things that you can do that can make you more money. Find more income sources. There's no magic around this. All right, there's no magic around this. If what you are doing right now is not yielding you enough and it's not growing and it's not actually making you more money, look for more things that can make you more money. You can actually combine what you are doing with other things. Or if you even see something that is even greater that will yield you more money than what you are doing, you can actually leave what you are doing and focus on that. Look for more income sources. It is very, very important. Look for more income sources. The wealthy people have not one income sources. They have not even two. They have multiple income sources. Look for more income sources. Look for more things you can do to make money. Look for more businesses that you can do. Look for more investments. Look for more things. Put your hands into, spread your net. Look for more income sources. Partner with people. Invest in things. Invest in products. Invest in a lot of things. Your skills. Sell your skill. Sell products. Sell your skill. Invest. Paper assets. I've made several videos on many investment opportunities and businesses that you can do that you will increase your wealth. Over 20 businesses that make people wealthy. I've made several videos on that. So try and view that video. Try and view those videos I've made on previous videos I've made on several business opportunities that you can actually seize to increase your wealth. So, but what I'm saying is that you just need to make more money. Look for more wealth creation opportunities. Look for more wealth creation opportunities. That is one of the ways you can actually grow wealth. Do not be stereotyped to remain on one thing. Do not just focus on that thing you are doing. It's not actually helping you. It has not helped you over the years. All right, it has not really helped you the way you actually want. It has not really helped you to move you towards wealth creation. So look for more things. Do not limit yourself. You have unlimited capacity. All right, you have unlimited capacity. You have unlimited abilities. Expand your tentacles, expand your abilities, expand your reach, cast your net into the deep. There are a lot of fishes, there are a lot of opportunities that you can get. Do not limit yourself. Increase your income sources. That is one thing you need to do. That you need to do right now if you must become wealthy. I don't make money from one source. I make money from different sources, both in Naira and in foreign currency. So the same thing you need to do. The wealthy people do not actually rely on one income source. Have multiple income sources that all, when you gather them together, they makes them wealthy. The sixth thing you need to do, you need to learn frugality. You need to learn frugality. What is frugality? Frugality is the art of conserving your resources. The art of not wasting what you get. Because no matter how much you make, if you do not keep what you make, and if you don't keep a part of what you make and invest it and grow it, you would actually not make any meaningful progress in your wealth creation journey. That is why you need to learn the art of frugality. Now, most wealthy people are often mistaken as stingy, but they are not necessarily stingy. They are just being careful with their money, because They know what it takes to make money, and they know that each money that you waste, you have not only wasted that money, you have also wasted the generations of money that money could have brought in. All right, so you need to become frugal, become conscious with it. That does not mean that you wouldn't enjoy the basic things of life. You wouldn't from time to time spoil yourself. All right, from time to time enjoy your life. No, but it actually means that you need to be deliberately conscious about what you do with your resources, because each money that you've made that comes to you has the capacity of making you more money. So you need to be deliberate, you need to be careful about how you spend. You need to be sure that you are not spending on things that are wasteful, things that you do not actually need. You're not spending to please people, you're not spending to show off. You're actually spending on your needs, and you are spending and you're actually keeping some part of your resources to multiply your wealth. The seventh thing you need to do right now, immediately, if you want to get out of poverty, is you need to be disciplined and determined. Now, why do you need to be disciplined and determined? It's because nothing good comes easy. Just shared with you 6 things that you need to start doing. And on this YouTube channel, I share with you a lot of wealth creation principles. Now, some of you, if you apply those principles just 1 month, 2 months, if you do not see results, some of you may want to back out. But no, it's a long-term game. All right, it's a long-term game. Okay, it takes time. Keep doing the right thing over a long time, over a long period of time. You see accumulated results. Wealth creation is a product of accumulated efforts, compounded effort. So keep doing the right thing. You need to be determined, because in business you might encounter failure in business. I've failed. I've done many businesses that have failed. That did not make me to stop. That did not deter me. I've invested in a lot of things that failed. All right, a lot of investments that failed. Those things did not deter me from continuing, and I'm happy today that I also have investments that are yielding currently, businesses that are yielding currently. But I've also have a share of failure. So that is to say that you might encounter roadblocks, you might encounter setbacks in your journey of wealth creation, but you do not have to be discouraged. You need to be determined and disciplined. Now, when it comes to discipline, you need to be ready to put in the work. All right, you need to be ready to put in the work. You need hard work, perseverance, do the right. It takes discipline to be consistent over a long period of time in doing the right thing. Compounded consistency in doing the right thing produce results. Compounded consistency. You need to be consistent in doing the right thing. Living a frugal life, investing, doing businesses, selling products. You need to be consistent with building relationships, partnerships. All right, consistent in investing, consistent in doing the right thing that will yield you the result. So be determined and be disciplined, and over time you will see the result. Congratulations in advance, because I know that for you to have watched this video to this point in time shows that you have the right mindset, the wealth creation mindset that would elevate you to become very, very wealthy in no distant time. Now, if you learned a thing or two from this video, please kindly give this video a thumbs up. And if you are yet to subscribe to the YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also share this video with your friends so that they will also be on the right pedestal. Because the more friends you have that have capacity, the more network you build with people that have the right capacity and the right mindset, the better it would be for you. Now, if you have a business idea and you need me to do a business plan for you, any kind of business, I can help you to do a professional business plan that you can actually use to seek for financial, maybe it's financial aid from financial institution. Do contact me. My contact detail is in the description box of this video. Send me an email. I come your way with next time with another useful content. Do have a wonderful day.